safe.
You are safe, my love.
Still alive.
I'm
So that's
here.
progress.
Hear me out.
With haste. Something's on my mind.
So much for the cavalry riding to our rescue. This is what we get for putting our faith in a network of spies, I suppose. I would, but you have so many friends already. In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
Grace! We can bond with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
Caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing, you know.
You keep scaring your regulars off, Swan.
An elf. Such temptation. I loved many in my day, but never one so fair. Grace. Elegance just waiting to be shattered. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Of course you wouldn't. Who can resist the pleasure of the strap once leather meets flesh? It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
I've got a long road ahead.
But don't worry, everyone is...
A weary, a mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you... Of course, it's... Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it. I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
Sleeping in the gutter.
Very well.
I put it on especially for you.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. He wants to help you save the world. What else? Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed. Go see Raphael. Then I might let you buy me a drink.
You have the key to my heart.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon. Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Sharess Caress, the mamsel's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't. My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Amira there looks about ready to burst. Have a look. All set up. Looking for... Ah, forget it. My new brew could... Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet. Damn! The man knows what he wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. Have a look. All set, I.
I put it on a special... You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Hells, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste? What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
Don't waste a step.
There are scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
You keep scaring our regulars off, Swan.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping vice.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night.
Let me work my magic.
The pangs of
Let's chat.
Sorry, friend, but you look like you can't take what I mete out. Bring someone with a rear of cast iron.
Eager for battle.
Put it on especially for you.
Sorry, friend, but you look like... Sorry.
What to do? Seems like a good moment to talk.
I barely got...
A new face. Looking for another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work.
It was not my work itself that has ever been a challenge to me, merely the circumstances. I worked in this business in the Underdark, but it grew to festering monotony. The entirety of drow culture is obsessed with bondage beyond reason. While such activities have their charms, I yearned to reach greater depths. And there is no society on this planet more laterally, imaginatively, and confusingly depraved as that of Baldur's Gate. Although of late, I do feel like I've seen everything. Perhaps you'll show me something new. I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where there are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one... A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement. Well, there are two of us, aren't there? Use your imagination.
I do not share what is mine, and I will not be shared. Good.
Lost in thought. Can't give up now.
This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand
Cursed to
alone.
put my hands on everything.
You keep scaring your regulars off, Swan.
How much farther can I go?
I put it on especially for you.
You can stare as much as you like.
Give it a good rumple.
The pangs of a warrior cast often over Madame.
Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. 9 fingers. No matter how hard you concentrate, you can make no sense of the...
Lovely day, this.
High house
now.
of wonders again.
You want entertainment? Try the circ. I want to be sandwiched between them. If you can spare the coin to get me what I want, I can give you what you want. Nice. Now, this sub... Lower City. Basilisk Gate. Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chats are fit.
Let's move. Light on my feet.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type. I suppose, if you're willing to pay for it. Now get out from under my...
House of wonders.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed? That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than vague allegations. I want something compelling, hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less. That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Really? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
The person with...
Feel better than 5. 15 low C.
Let's see.
Ah, here. You haven't even gone inside yet.
I am not going inside.
Right though. Pleasure house. Den.
Journey to the Underdark.
Serve any foul wind. Name the price.
Let's get going. I should speak up.
Hand it over. Much more than your fate and mine rests on it.
Even if you had it, what in the nine hells would you do with it? Think a little, Captain Voss.
He can be set free. I know he can be set free. You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an elder brain. No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return. You really do think highly of yourself. My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul. Succulent though it would be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world. And the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
So, the devil himself is pursuing the crown. As for whether it's truly the crown Carsus forged, well, I think it's safe to assume we shouldn't take anything Raphael utters at face value. We must claim the crown of Carsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why? Why? Is he any worse than Asmodeus, do you suppose? The reigning serpent, he who harvests souls to fight an unwinnable blood war. Worse than Mephistopheles, the devil who slayed his own son. He whose experiments threatened to melt his own frozen throne. Your mind is made up. But there's another option. Glory be to the comet. The devil keeps the Orphic hammer in his lair. If we can find a way in, we can take it. I'll use it to smash the Truez bonds. Yisk Githkar Tafki Crashet. The Githyanki will be free. First to Voss, then to Raphael's House of Hope. Just don't expect a lavish spread awaiting us this time.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone in
Let's see
Shire's
what this
caress
does.
deserve a
I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? How very gumptious of him. What were the terms of this deal? Tell me, you turned him down. I see.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access.
That is a fair request.
You feel its presence withdrawing from the fringes of your awareness.
I shall respect your privacy on this occasion. But know that if you have jeopardized our mutual project, I will be forced to reconsider our alliance. Now come. We have an Elder Brain to destroy.
Everyone is Shires's caress is a professional.
Moan loudly in the library at all times.
Every substance has been tried and tested by your...
He has the most fabulous scent. It's perfect for makeup.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good point.
How long do the effects last?
All right, what now? Very well. I have something to ask.
Nice. Voss, friend to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir. I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son.
Githkar Tavkim crashed. You put your trust in me, Voss. I plan to honor it.
Yes, and it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that
The House of Hope.
The House of Hope, you say? I couldn't ask for a name more fitting. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the Hells. You must find it.
You are wasting your time, and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
You don't have to think about it.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just
To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy.
Shh.
Let them see you taking charge of your pleasure.
Better not be cursed.
no. Built this deal. Yes, but they were gorgeous.
What do you two have rocks for brains? What were you thinking?
Ah, yes.
Have something we've forgotten.
I'd love to see one of them in a fight. A real fight. They crush everyone.
You want past? Talk to Ellen.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Valyria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
Are they going to arrest us?
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course. My steel watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
From Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please...
No distractions, please.
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. I'm no thief. I was going to pay it back. Eventually. I needed the gold. I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke. No! I mean, I quit. Nothing wrong with quitting a job. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this. I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home. Army coming. I should never have left Cloakwood. Why'd I sign up for this poxy job?
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience.
He wasn't even hurt. Tell me what you were doing in the house.
That's
why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
You heard anything about what it's like in the prisons?
The house was on fire. We were rescuing. I ain't saying nothing to nobody until I've...
No time to talk.
I swear.
Let's rehearse this one more time.
Oh, I can't really glaze that paints the art.
And tell
Greetings, citizen.
We'll tell them what happened.
Down the door. They say Gortash won't be king, but...
The Flaming Fist don't stand for trouble. My friend means
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
You're too late. It's over. I didn't give up. I lost. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Alder Ravengard's husk. Empty as a stare. A tadpole's puppet. Nothing more. He spoke in accusations. Apostasy. Conspiracy. Sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns. When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. No more sulking. I know what to do. Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades. Hurry.
Time to rest. I want to have a word.
On your way. May Lord Gort...
And these things have stayed interesting.
it a shot?
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
What if they throw us in jail?
Please make your way to
and tell me what kind of
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Lord Gortash is
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out. I will travel to the upper city. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands,
Lord Gortash is expecting.
Let's
Calm
rehearse
down,
this one
dear.
more time.
It won't happen, I swear.
And tell me what you
Oh, I can't really glaze now. It doesn't even hurt.
Broke down the door.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your...
Never a dull moment. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Here
Please
we
make your
go.
way to the audience chamber. Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood, and your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
An ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
Orin is unreliable. This one shows promise. He keeps his word, I keep mine. We will rule as one. So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A shapeshifter? It could be anyone. I mean, it's not me, but it could be anyone else.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. You carry the stone plucked from Merkel's chosen. Besides, I'm not ready to call you enemy. At least not yet. Before you do, come and witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The patriarchs await. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
I need a quick word.
Archduke? Quite something, don't you think? I dare say Baldur...
Truest of souls.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite commune.
Have you come to behold the new dawn? Why do you say this? Only the shadows would name the sun a tyrant. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And it will be Gortash who...
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress. I can't think of a better...
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he
Archduke Gortash, man...
An Archduke! Finally!
Kill Orin and take her Netherstone, and do not return.
But perhaps a mint wine. My palate needs cleansing, though I've grown quite fond of Evan.
I should turn the Steel Watch on the guild. That would be rash.
made to like it. If I was...
Ah! Thank you for the lift, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Ta-ta!
To the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen? Move along. I've got my...
You must agree, this is ludicrous. How are we meant to survive without our...
Best be on my way. It's up for discussion.
Eyes front and keep your nose clean, newcomer. A noose and a short drop is how we deal with troublemakers. By then, it will be too late. I can't help the dead, but I can warn the living. Stay the path and obey the law, and you...
Here goes nothing.
Don't distract me. It's all I can do to stay balanced. Yes, I stole a purse from the evidence room. It was stupid, and I swore to Blaise Portier I'd never do it. I have to stand on one leg until she believes me. I'm sorry, all right? It was the spur of the moment.
They do that quite a bit, don't they? It's a shame.
Damn shame.
As far as the eye can see. About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and... Hold it. You're not the builder. Which means I've got no use for you. I need someone with a little more know-how. Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice. And that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention... Now either you learn to fix my broken Toss them all in the worms rock if I had one.
You asked me to come here. How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days? My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the flaming fist.
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
You sense nothing amiss.
What
is happening? I feel like I'm going mad. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks. No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. He was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one. Thank you. I'll head home. Can't...
Commander Portier, acting Marshal of the Fist. If you have a crime to report, please...
Your desire. Up for debate?
Commander Portier.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Seems simple enough. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Mistra has a shrine within the city, located in the Storm Shore Tabernacle, if my memory serves me.
Brace yourself.
Do whatever you...
I don't like this.
Some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
Well met, Oathsworn. Your faith may not be orthodox, but it's still welcome here. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls. Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
salutations.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate. Here. Greetings, child of faith. You have come far, I perceive. I am Vicar Humbletoes, guardian of the Stormshore Tabernacle. I keep the peace in this...
This altar isn't dedicated to a single god, but instead acts as a conduit to many. Your god is one of many, and in this place you sense a spark of its mighty divine flame. It reads, "Show your devotion with an offering in your god's name. Blessings may follow." The gods are ready to receive your joyful donation. The gods are ready to receive your donation. The gods are ready to receive your sacrifice. The gods are ready to receive your joyful donation.
Let's give this a try.
You see an altar dedicated to Helm the Vigilant. Helm the Watcher is a guardian god, dedicated to the preservation of order. Many turn to him in troubled times. Make your donation to him and you'll likely feel more vigilant, more resilient. Mistra's idol stands before you as silent as the goddess herself. You're not sure what you expected. After all, she's not deigned to speak with you for some time. If your refusal to detonate the orb did not get her attention, perhaps pursuing the crown will. But until then, it seems you are on your own.
Still breathing, despite everything. Let's have a look. If not over, and through. Seems like a good moment to talk.
You two must submit to Lord Gortash if you are to be saved.
These days, it's hard to tell if I'm reading the Balder's mouth or Gortash's diary.
Who will save us?
I keep telling you animals, if you want to buy a gazette, talk to the loud little shit screaming head.
Boy, I got my...
156, 157, 15... Oh, sorry, can't chat. 15... Shit! Where was I up to? I was counting broadsheets for distribution.
Let's see.
Hey, cut it out, will you?
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story. Oh, we have plenty of ink. Enough to cover all your misadventures in this good. Not many enter our fine city and immediately start meddling. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah. And then, we can only hope the Fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over. I'm not afraid of you. Lord Gortash is a passionate champion of the journalistic. The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show.
Can't keep me out.
Your actions have drawn the ire of...
For decades.
Thefts and murders happening.
Some tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
I bet I can crack that open.
Seems your action...
You will not take me.
You're being too lax right now.
What do you mean?
Wasting our resources.
It shall be done.
I can't help but notice you're drinking.
Might as well drink it.
Now, Flynn, I'm just saying, white wine.
I missed this. Yes, here.
You've just earned yourself a scathing obituary.
Remarkably light. I don't feel a thing.
You've had too much to drink.
You should have seen the cheese festival last year.
The streets were packed. The stench was... You know, I'm red is the best one.
Macabre. Allow me to demonstrate. Knight to King 5. So much for peace. These boots have seen everything. One can't always be a gentleman. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Swords meet sorcery.
Around here is going to be your hangover
Right then.
tomorrow, Dave.
I think I was too harsh on tour.
May the dice roll in my favor.
You ruined me on tour. Truly.
No gloom, all doom. Need to find a way forward. Quickly. Another step forward. A rough tempest I will raise.
Oh, you should have seen the cheese festival last year.
The streets were packed. The stench was potent. You know, I really do think...
Let's go. A tale for the ages.
Excuse me? How dare you?
Let's light them up.
Step quick.
Not a word on all the thefts and murders happening right on our doorstep.
No matter how many steel watchers Lord Gortash...
Enough waiting. I
The
crave
unsung
blood.
tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
So glad you asked, Edvard. No. No.
Undetected.
Watching every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It would certainly help in addition to that.
Without delay. I am death.
All we needed to build the steel watch has been sitting. You know, I really do think
Sure enough.
The Unsung Tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edward. No. No, a bit too... Mr. Rick.
Excellent choice. Yes? Looking ahead. Another step forward.
I can't help but notice you're drinking anyway.
In my opinion, we should have a still watch in every Baldurian.
As the absence. I know that those who oppose Lord Gortash will burn in the all-consuming radiance of the one.
Very well.
Watch yourself in there. Sarky.
this does.
And you're the price of bread.
He's delivered, yes.
What about Estra's column? She
eyes.
Dance and song. Tunerath's residents are known to partake in all three.
Are you funny enough to cause a laugh riot? Come on in and challenge the house comedian.
For frivolity amongst all the fighting.
Eternity is long. Long enough to pursue endeavors beyond combat. Githyanki writes symphonies, craft liquors, paint frescoes. When they aren't in fierce battle with Geth, of course.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along? Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right. I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elf Song patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me? Adequate, but no better. Win or lose, I'm stealing that one. What a stinker.
A single person applauds from the back of the room, probably out of pity.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me.
You want your drink faster? Well, I like your tips. Just...
Right you go. Real.
You look as out of place here as I feel. What say you? Should I have another? You'll need to preserve me. I need the courage. No, sir. We abandoned our farm when the Absolute Army... We used to sell our barley to the brewer who makes this very beer. That's all over now. Family's upstairs, exhausted. I'm Des Canshaw, oldest boy, Corson. He means well, but he eats as much as the rest of us put together. I have to find him a place here. We're farmers, not fight. Corson's strong, but he's a gentle. A fancy feller called Three-Piece wants to place him as a cleaner in the counting house. Maybe I should just join the Flaming Fist and take the signing bonus. What else can I do? Ah, that's a thanks, stranger. You helped settle my mind. Thanks are all.
Halt, Civvy. Turn back. This is...
Hold on, Thornhill. I'm tired of standing here.
Devella's been up there for ages. Some diversion would be welcome.
Constable Devella said she wasn't to be...
Investigator Valeria outranks her. As you were, Civvy. Fair warning, though. She's in a foul mood.
Stelmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. God, that's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound, but this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man, Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthar. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work. God save us all if you're right. But I believe it. Whoever it is, they're intimately familiar with Saravok's work. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reverence to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them? Not from round here, are you? We're in Baldur's Gate. This is just how things work. Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
Bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
For me. What's in here?
It's you! Look at us! We made it to the city! We made it to the Elf Song Tavern! Not hiding, silly. Performing. And what better audience is there than the entirety of Baldur's Gate? Larissa lets me practice up here when she's on shift downstairs. She's too good to me. But you... I have a bone to pick with you, oh brave adventurer. Big trouble. The most trouble you've ever been in. I've decided I'm not going to perform in the Elf Song. Mainly because only the Elf Song itself is allowed to perform. I'm going to open up a school of bards. The best in the realms. To usher in a new age of magic and musicianship. And it's because of you that I dare to dream big enough. Thank you. That means a lot. I wanted to tell you first because, well, you inspired me to do it. Here. My very first lute, tuned to perfection. Thought you'd appreciate it when I'm rich and famous. Take care, my friend. Thank you For helping a stumbling bard in a druid's grove find her spark again.
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the Blushing Mermaid, it's the elf song, so behave yourself. That's right. And a lonely job it is too. When you're the muscle, no one thinks about your heart. Very funny. Go on inside. We're looking for comedians.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Up to it! Get in there! Really? I could have sworn you were an adventurer. You look like an adventurer, and you talk like an adventurer. So you must be an adventurer. No, I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats. Look at you, just lying around, you...
Rovia burned the bullier base again, and now I have to scrub the pot. Some chef he is.
Oh, look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us. Oh, kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
Loves cake.
The cellars are just down the stairs. There, you'll find my old lodgings.
Victory awaits.
Creator, destroyer. Fancy their chances. Time to push my luck again.
There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
Open up. I need to find a way forward.
Good. On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Blackith's forces are near.
How delicious. Is that blood? No, never mind.
Get Yankee. Blackith has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
We will be ready. In the meantime, tear every brick out if you have to. If it doesn't happen, we must find evidence of its whereabouts.
Pick to fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
Surprised you spotted me. Of course.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Get Yankee. Blackith has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
Be ready.
In the meantime, what a pleasant surprise. Here you are, as brazen as described. The traitor who would steal from our queen.
Of course you had help, didn't you? From the illithid you carry inside the astral prism. How quaint that we should meet here, in the very place that it once called home. We know all about the Emperor and its dealings with you. Though I must confess, its peculiar relationship with you threw us off course for a while. Most illithids prefer to dominate their thralls through transformation. Yet here you stand, untransformed. Tell me, what did it offer you in exchange for your servitude? And you would trust an illithid to do such a thing? You have fallen prey to its manipulation. Your story ends here. We will reclaim the astral prism, purge it of the illithid interloper, and restore it to our queen.
What are you doing?
My dear child, I already know all there is to know. I will liberate you from your puppet master, Shamar Zala Vlakith! For the queen!
What is it? Not a sound.
Githyanki.
Sooner or
Blackith
later,
has found us.
hunted.
Get rid of them, quickly!
In the meantime, tear every brick out if you have to. If it doesn't come, we must find evidence of its whereabouts.
silent as the grave.
The life you took will not go unavenged.
Let's get this over with. Forthwith. Let's have some fun. With pleasure. Battle of wits.
Still in shadow.
I can be subtle sometimes. Light on my feet.
Unheard, unseen.
Keeping my head down.
Hungry for the slaughter. I speak, they burn.
For the Queen!
Invenium heal.
Death is but a word away.
Time to strike.
Invenium
exhausts her forces soon. Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
These boots have seen everything. What's hiding here? Always room for more. Yeah, cursed to put my hands on everything. Something good here, I hope. Something over there.
Something over there.
My old home. Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful to you. My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it. A shell. A keepsake from my final voyage. Pinched in a moment of sentimentality. My old wardrobe. The home of all my disguises. We are what we appear to be, and so appearances matter.
That might be worth worth a look.
My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but the memory stirs something in me still. There she is, in all her glory. Jubelin Stelmane, my old partner.
That's curious.
The chains I used to buy my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could.
That's curious.
A recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine. When I had need of meals like that.
Of all the places you've dragged me, this... And that is saying something, given some of the things you've exposed me to.
No, you can't be here. It's not safe. She has my scent. Run. Do not stop until you feel sunlight and fresh air. Orin, she managed to seize me from our very own camp. She tormented me with blades and hot irons. I resisted. But then she forced me to drink a foul brew. The rabid, cursed blood of all manner of beasts. I lost control. I felt the bear take over, blood crazed. And she forced me into a cage, along with children taken from the streets. I was powerless to stop myself. Their screams, her laughter, it's all I can hear. I do not deserve to see the sun again. She's too strong. You have to turn around. Go. Let me buy you some time. She's coming for you. You would offer thanks to a beast with a belly full of orphan flesh.
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet. Yes, it would be easy to snap his flapping jaw, cut out his mouth meat and mute him for good. Oh, but not yet. I will not slice. His kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you. The Murder Lord does not need permission to kill. You are dull. A blunt blade unfit to flay. But you could be sharpened, thin and jagged. Yes, I will tell you what to do. No, no, not here, not now. The tyrant must fall first.
You've heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip drain him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is Paul's. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the nether stones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Oh, silly, silly little slaughterhound. My assassins will not let you. If you hunt me, then they hunt you. The Murder Lord will not be denied. Neither will I.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Eat this!
On my way. No one's stopped me yet, swift as my feet can carry me.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Good time for a chat.
Could we make...
Oh. If the child's desperate enough to seek safety in our company, who are we to turn her away?
Yes!
Oh, I've had a lifetime's fill. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks. We could. It would just be a very short one. We cannot expect either of the Chosen to fall easily. But fall they must, if we're to have... Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of. I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. 9 fingers keen.
A name known and feared throughout the city's underworld. The mysterious Keen runs the guild, which in turn runs every criminal enterprise.
Friend is not the word I'd use. Nor is petty if you've a mind to keep your tongue. But both our operations step outside the law when needful. She just likes it better there. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
Here we go.
A welcome face. Voss has done his duty. Now, we will do ours. We must find our way to the House of Hope and take the... When we next enter the Astral Prism, we will use the...
In our midst, your death, in the Dreadlord's name.
Action, not reaction.
At the ready.
That way.
Action, not reaction.
These mortals be. I won't give in.
At the ready.
What now? Hardly a challenge.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well...
I gave my return to Baldur's Gate a lot of thought. I never pictured this, though.
Oh, what did you have in mind? quiet party, toasting a return with a few good friends.
Moving in.
Less quiet party with friends, more days of hedonistic debauchery. But otherwise, yes.
Sounds like a recipe for disaster. But you know what? I'm learning to enjoy the taste of chaos.
But we are troublemakers.
Shut up and keep your mucky little peepholes peeled.
Direct me. Step by step.
What's the name of that river down there?
Let's do it. magnificent.
Step to it.
Swift and lethal. I will take every advantage. I will not know failure.
Never a dull moment.
Up the absolute arse!
I will ascend.
May the dice roll in my favor. On my honor.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Now this will hurt. One day I'll catch a break. Too much to bear. Too much to bear.
I don't fancy their chances.
Victory awaits. I will not know failure.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Best be on my way.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's turn someone inside out. Let's move.
Death is but a word away.
I am fury. I am death.
Come on, can't stay idle. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Should mind my step. Should get started.
Corpse seems willing to speak.
Anything of use? Huh, I'll give it a shot.
Eager for battle.
Keep a blade close. With pleasure.
I've got a long road ahead. Have to keep going. Seems simple enough. That might be worth it. What's that?
penitent looks at you silently, expectantly. There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes. Penitent blinks. You think. You are dismissed.
This place is rigged. Now to find out the manner of our imminent demise.
This way.
Swift and lethal. My path be true.
The lesson is death.
Blackbeard!
Nothing will stand in my way. No time left for mercy. Let me recite their demise.
Let my name be known.
Can you feel death's cold grip? Not mine.
Gone with the weave. Nothing important is ever easy. I'll strike you down.
Victory awaits.
Unleash me. No choice but to keep going.
That nearly ended me.
I will ascend.
Where do I go from here? Wounds are too much to bear.
Death, you will not take me. Death, you will not take me.
Need healing. Gods, not Lae'zel.
A tale for the ages.
Wounds are too much to bear.
And away I go.
Survival is all that matters. Bleeding fast. I must heal.
Get Yankee. Blackhead has found us. Get rid of them.